everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I have this week's predictions for episode 41 of The Bad Batch, and I have really not got much. As we know, last week's episode was the episode focusing around Fennec Shand, along with Crosshair and Omega trying to figure out what's going on with Crosshair's hand, and yeah, that didn't really give us much going into this episode, except for the mysterious informants on the Imperial side that Fennec Shand showed that she had at the end of the episode. So maybe that could tie into this episode a bit. We know Asajj Ventress has shown up at some point, which could be this episode. Well, it all depends on who her Imperial informant is, really. Like, it could be a very young Boba Fett, not impossible. It could be that clone assassin, CX2. It could be possibly Vader, although we would have heard him breathing, so I'm going to count Vader out. Or it could be Asajj Ventress. Those are my four possible predictions, and we could see whoever that Imperial informant is show up in this episode. Yeah, I have next to nothing for this episode. I do think we could be back on Pabu in this episode, as we were in the last one, with Omega and Crosshair, and again, there could be some more investigation into Crosshair's hand, and we could have a bit more light shed on it in this episode, so maybe that'll happen. Of course, we need to still find out what M count is. Well, as the fans we know it's the midichlorians, however, it's still for the Bad Batch to discover, which could lead towards Asajj Ventress, because of course, as we know from the Clone Wars, she is a Force user, so perhaps Fennec Shand, Asajj Ventress, who was led to them by Fennec Shand, could basically just tell them, yeah, by the way, she might be a bit Force sensitive, which could change a lot. Of course, we know it would seem that Omega's very important to Project Necromancer, which of course is because of her midichlorian counts, because it would seem to be quite high, which is exactly what Palpatine's looking for his clones, because, let's not forget, Project Necromancer is the very project that led to the Palpatine clones in The Rise of Skywalker, so I think that's what this is all feeding into, and I wouldn't be surprised if when we saw Project Necromancer a few episodes ago, it was indeed a Palpatine clone that was in that tube. Anyway guys, that's going to do it for this very loose predictions for episode 41 of The Bad Batch. So please, give the video a like, subscribe to mine and Roxanne's channels, her link's down in the description, last button is down there, please click those and then the bell icons to get both sets for notifications. Comment as well, because why not? Let me know what you think's going to happen in this episode of The Bad Batch, and if you agree or disagree with any of my predictions. Once you've done that too, please follow me on my social medias. They'll be down in the link tree in the description below. That is going to be Roxanne's website, of course. And lastly, please do share the vid with all your friends so they can join the infinite loop of liking, subscribing, commenting, following, and sharing, and around and around and around that loop. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Goodbye!